Greetings grapplers, welcome to Judo for Jiu-jitsu. My name is Larry Keith and this is Brian Powers, and today we're going to be going over some O-uchi-gari and follow-up positions. So there's a lot of different ways that we can enter into O-uchi-gari. One of my favorites is as a follow-up to a Ko-uchi-gari when the opponent steps over and away from it. So an example of that would be if I had Brian in he's in this nice wide posture, he crouched down nice and low. I shuffle in. Now if he doesn't move, this is what happens. I get my Ko-uchi-gari, okay? So sensing that when I come behind his foot right here, the only way for him to retreat that is for his foot to go forward, up, and back, right? So he lifts up and he steps back. Pretty normal defense. So as he does that though, I'm gonna shuffle in again and I'm gonna attack the leg that's in the front now. And so that's gonna be an O-uchi-gari. So the big part of my leg circling in on the big part of his leg. I'm off balancing Brian to his left rear corner with this. I'm gonna make him fall that direction. So let's scoot this way just a little bit. So I'm heavy on his shoulder, leaning him over where his head travels, his hips travel. Once his hips travel past the plane of where his feet are, he's off balance. I clip the leg, he falls. Now, like we've done previously with our Ko-uchi-gari, when he falls, I'm gonna feel that forward lunge. So rather than fighting it, I'm gonna go with it, okay? I'll show you what I mean by that. So as we're here, and I go for the throw, he falls. Instead of just make me fall down, or instead of just releasing it and letting him go, from here, I follow right into a guard pass. So from here, my knee is already on the other side of his leg. I'm in a shin staple pass position, so I have a lot of choices. I can either go just a shin staple and step over my own leg and move into munegatame, or let's do it again. We'll show these from a different angle too. So I come in, clip, I can go from here into a long step or a negative pass this direction and clear my leg, right? Or other option would be as he falls, we go shin staple and I go directly into the mount, okay? If he traps my foot and he's now got a quarter guard, it's not too difficult for me to make the transition into a back take. So let's show that from this angle, okay? So again, we're gonna start off with the Ko-uchi-gari. This way a little bit, okay? So as I come in for this, he steps over and back. I follow heavy in that direction, clip, and I follow him to the ground. Right here, my left hand is already prepared to take the underhook and to get a nice deep grip around his head and start turning his head with my shoulder. Step over my leg, bring my right knee up to meet my right elbow, and close up for munegatame. Okay? So that's follow-up number one. Follow-up number two is going to be more of a long step pass. So my hand dives in, I grab his shoulder, I take this step backwards. Now that I'm here, depending on what he does with his legs, if he does nothing, it's pretty easy for me to scissor my legs and come up back into munegatame. Or if he starts turning towards me, it might not be too hard for me to step over into the mount, three-quarter mount, right? So that's another option. Another thing we can do is we can just move directly into the mount. So from here, boom, he falls, my knee goes over, so I stapled that leg down. My left leg follows through, and I go right to the mount, okay? So if he traps my foot, he's got a quarter guard, I have three-quarter mount, I pivot on my right knee that's on the floor, make a triangle with my legs, roll, and take us back. So that's just a quick little video of a few follow-up options for you when you have a O-uchi-gari takedown. Don't fight the pull when your opponent is falling and you've got your grips on them and you feel yourself being lunged forward. That's an advancement of position. Use it as an advancement of position. Throw with intent So you already know that when the person falls, when your opponent falls, that they're going to fall in a position that's going to present in any one of those follow-up positions. Now that's going to change a little bit based on our grips. We're going to show some other videos in the future of some other ways to set up O-uchi-gari, Ko-uchi-gari, and other ashiwaza techniques, where maybe we have cross sleeve, cross collar, something like that. The landing is going to be slightly different in those positions, but still, if you go into it with intent and understand that as the person, I want the person to go to the ground. I want to go to the ground with him. That's where I'm going to finish my job, right? So don't just let go of them and let them fall down. And now you got to worry about passing the guard. You got to worry about them getting back up, right? You got to worry about the scramble. Negate the scramble. Close it up. Make sure that you get in a position where you can secure them for 3 seconds in jiu-jitsu to score your takedown points and possibly a takedown or positional points as well. If I move right to the mount and clear my foot, I've got 4 points for that as well. I got 2 points for takedown, 4 points for the mount. So keep that in mind when you're attempting those types of throws. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification tab so you don't miss any future videos. Remember, when you learn a technique, you know one technique. When you learn a concept, you know 1,000 techniques. So until the next time, we'll see you on the flip side.